They say the river runs with memory, that its waters are the veins of time itself, carrying whispers from the world that was to the one that is yet to be. The villagers called it the Seraphine, though none could recall who first gave it the name. They only knew it shimmered blue as sorrow and sang when the wind touched its surface. Long ago, before the town forgot how to listen, there was a girl named Alara Rivers, a name too fitting, some said, as if destiny had written it on her soul. She lived by the banks, painting maps of lands she'd never seen, tracing the world's edges with ink and wonder, but her eyes were always fixed upon the water, as though it whispered stories only she could hear. One dusk, when the sky was bruised with twilight and the world was holding its breath, he appeared, a man cloaked in silence, with eyes like stormlight breaking through clouds. No one saw him come. He was simply there, standing upon the opposite bank, his gaze meeting hers as though he'd been waiting across centuries. Each evening after, he would appear again, when the fog draped itself over the river like a bridal veil. They never spoke at first, only watched, two souls caught in the rhythm of something ancient. Until one night the river itself began to rise, restless, silvered with moonfire. Alara, he called softly, his voice rippling across the water. Do you remember me? The sound of her name on his lips felt like déjà vu, like a promise spoken in another lifetime. She found a pendant the next morning among the reeds, a silver compass, cracked and trembling in her palm. It bore the initials AR. When she showed it to him, he grew pale. It was yours, he said. You gave it to me before the flood took you. The river stilled. The world seemed to tilt. Memory came rushing back, like the tide, the flash of lightning, his hand reaching for hers. The water swallowing her name, the vow they made to meet again. And now here they stood, death undone by devotion, time bent by remembrance. He took her hand, warm as if no years had passed. The river never forgot you, he whispered. It only carried you home. Then came the wind wild, holy, alive. The seraphine swelled, its song rising like a hymn. When dawn came, the villagers found only the compass upon the shore, gleaming faintly beneath the mist. They say on nights when the moon dips low and the water glows silver white, two figures can be seen dancing upon its surface, a woman in flowing blue, a man cloaked in shadow, forever bound by the current of their promise. And if you stand quietly enough, you'll hear the river hum their names, Alara and Aiden, the ones who taught even time that love remembers.